Hello everyone, I am Himrita and today I am going to teach you this beautiful neckline which has frills with box pleats. This is how it looks from the back side.
So we have prepared this blouse of which we have not done the neckline yet. This is the front and this is the back part. Okay, and the placket is also not finished because it is to be done after the neckline. So for the neckline, basically the neckline is pleated in box pleats. Okay, for that we need a strap which will go from here, continuing to the back and ends up till here. Same for the other, it will start from here, continue to the front and it will come up till here. So it is going to be something like this from one side and from here to the back on the other side. So for this, take the remaining fabric and cut strap of it. Okay, the strap from which we will make the box pleat. So this is our fabric. Okay, suppose we need the ready width of the pleat to be 2.5 inches suppose. Okay, so we will take double of it. We will simply fold it from here. We will have it as 5. Okay, and we will add 1 inches for the seam allowance. Okay, so suppose it will come 6 inches. Alright, so it means this will be the seam allowance and this much will be the ready width of the pleating. See, this comes on to 2.5 inches, right? So what do we need to do? We need to cut 6 inches width strap, okay, which covers the blouse neck from back to the front, okay, and the other from here to the back. So this will give you an approx idea of the length of the strap, okay. So as we are doing the pleating, the approximate length required for the pleat is the distance of where the pleat is to be stitched into 3. Okay, this is the approx. If you are taking for your blouse, you should take at least 10 inches more than that. Okay, that is the extra. We can remove the excess later on. So we are marking 6 inches straight. Okay, 6 inches straight. It can be from the length or it can be from the width. Doesn't matter. 6 inches. 6 inches. And you can have like 2 to 3 length like this. Done. So what we are going to do now, we will fold it, okay, and we will do the box pleating out of it. Okay, it is going to be like this. It is up to you. If you want, you can do the knife pleats also. This is the box pleats. These are the box pleats in which the adjacent pleats are facing each other, and where it is like this, this is called the knife pleats, okay, because all the edges of it are facing to one direction, right? So here we are doing the box pleat according to design. So for this, what we will do, we will first settle this strap with the press, okay. Do not skip the pressing. Make sure these edges match. Done. Okay, now we will do box pleating. For the box pleat, first of all, make the edge straight. Okay, and we will not use the salvage side of the fabric. So suppose we start making from here. Leave the extra. And each pleat width is going to be 1.5 inches in my design. Okay, and so mark 1.5 inches all over the straps. Done. Now what you need to do, these are the markings. So pick this one and keep it on the adjacent mark, which is right next to this mark, and then this mark you will pick and keep it over here so that you can match these two pleats. Okay, this is how we need to set the pleats. You can settle it with the pearl pin like this. Okay, and then moving on to the next, same way you will pick this point, keep it on this. Yes, this way. Make sure this line is straight, and this as well. Now for the next, pick this and match it to this pleat like this. Make sure these are matching. Same way, repeat it for the other. Now this pleat is okay. So once the strap is ready, you can really check that how many such strap will be required to complete this neckline. So this is covering the whole front. Okay, one, and then going to the back side, two, okay, and so two one side and two more for the other side. Done. So this way you will create more such, you will cut out more such straps, okay, and you will add joints. Now to add a joint, what will be best? That the joint will come over, not here, not here in the center, but this is the face of the pleat and leaving ½ inch. Okay, so if the seam lines comes over here, this much is required for the seam allowance. Okay, so you can cut it like this, and you can have a seam line over here. Now how you need to stitch, open these and like this, and give a seam line from here to here. Come on to the machine. So this is our joint and it will come on the edge, and this is how we can continue making pleats. After this, we will give a rough seam line somewhere at the center. Okay, so for the rough seam line, the length should be maximum. Okay, so that we get a loose stitch. So while giving the rough stitch, make sure that the edges match. Okay, now you can remove the ball pin. And continue making more pleats. Same way. Okay, continue giving the rough stitch. Our pleating is ready. Okay, so first we will place this side. Okay, so for this you can cut the extra and you can leave only this part, this box pleat from which it will start. Okay, and this, after cutting, you need to finish this as well. It is very, very important. So maybe you can fold it inward. Like this. Okay, and give a seam line. Or what you can do, just fold it to the wrong side and give a seam line. This is our right side. So what placement we can do in our blouse? It can be like this. Easily you can stitch from wrong side and turn it to the right side. Okay, but let's try something trickier. Let's say you are starting from here. Okay, and the other layer, no, on the other side, sorry, we want it to come, we want the pleating to be something like this. Okay, so you can opt the whichever looks better. Okay, here you need to mark 1/2 inch down like this. Okay, and you need to cut over here. After this, we will check that this is how our strap will come. Okay, so we need to start stitching right from here. Okay, so this will go onto the wrong side. So this is how this is the wrong side now. Okay, and this is the right side of the pleat. This is wrong side of the blouse, right side of the pleat. Okay, so we will start stitching right from this point where we have this notch. Okay, right from this point, and we will keep stitching from the shoulder to the back portion.
is the final look. Now you can check the full video of this beautiful neckline on my application. The link is mentioned in the description box. Like and subscribe for more such sewing tips. Bye.